What is going on, everyone? Just give me a second. Just trying to fix a couple things. Let me know that you're here, guys. I can't see who is in the live stream, so just say something in the chat. Let's see if I did edit. All right. Need to make this a little bigger. There we go. Oop. All right. Yeah, I'll do for now, I guess. What's going on, everyone? I hate this manual focus. There we go. Nope, don't have a phone. Dun, dun, dun. Just trying to let people roll in before we get started. I don't have any particular topics tonight, guys, so feel free to ask any questions. It's going to be a relatively short stream, I think. Probably just an hour or so. I'm just going to kind of go over some highlights in the news to this week, the credit card travel world. That's about it. Answer some questions. I think you guys can. My wife is on the phone. I think you guys can hear that probably. Hey, what's going on, Kane K? How you doing? Thanks for joining this stream. Man, there are a lot of sales going on in terms of buying miles and points. Like, that's a transfer bonus, I guess. Yeah. How you doing on those minimum spins, Tyree? Man, it's kind of a struggle so far. So right now, I'm just focusing in on the Delta card right now. So I want to hit that first, but I should be able to do it. I mean, just based on my normal spend in 3 months, 5,000 between the Delta Reserve and the green card shouldn't be too bad. Plus, I have like some pretty big purchases. Christmas is coming up. I just paid for my sister to fly home for Christmas, so it shouldn't be an issue. I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried. Because when I did the last time I hit a $5,000 minimum spend was a platinum card, I guess. Yeah, it was a platinum card. I don't think we had any issues with that. But yeah, I think once I get past these two cards, I'm probably like I said, I'm going to look at that Alaska Air Business card, and then I'm going to be looking at the Bonvoy Brilliant card. Probably like I'm thinking like February, probably maybe March ish. And those will probably be the only cards I get for all of, or at least for the next 12 months or so. I don't think there's anything else that I really want or need at this point. So I'll just be accumulating points on my cards and redeeming points. I still got a lot of points I got to go through. So a lot of MX points I need to go through. I'm still trying to figure that out. That's going to be like next summer. And then I'm starting to accumulate a lot of chase points again. So I got a lot of stuff I got to get through. Plus I got a lot of Delta Airline miles, Alaska Airline miles, Hilton points, Marriott points. So it's a lot. I'm trying to get through all of them by yes, like end of next year. At least the current bank I got right now. So it can get stressful. That's why I'm not trying to get any more cards. I don't need any more points right now. We'll look at it next year. Like I said, I'm probably going to start looking at the City Prestige card probably around this time next year. And then we'll see. I'll probably start doing some Player 2 stuff at the end of next year. So my wife doesn't really have any cards. The only card that she's gotten over the past 12 months is the Platinum card. So that's it. She has a Platinum card. She has a Freedom Unlimited card. And the Freedom card. So that's only 3 cards she's gotten in terms of like travel reward points. So not too much. I don't like this here. Let's move this down. Yeah, but next year I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling domestically here in the United States. I got a lot of stuff I want to go to. A lot of things I want to do. So probably like a bunch of weekend trips. Nothing like too crazy. But California probably a couple times. Texas, New York, Chicago, Seattle, Florida. I mean, that's not really, I might be flying, but we're going to drive out of Florida at some point. So yeah. It's going to be an interesting 2020 for me. Yeah, as you guys come in, let me know that you're here. Let me know. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're not really discussing anything in particular today. So I am all yours if you want to ask questions, talk about anything, that you have questions about, specifically any travel redemptions and stuff like that. Let me know. What's going on, Adrian? How you doing, man? Or Adrian? I'm not sure. That's could be a lady there. I'm not sure. One of my best friends, female with the name Adrian as well. So excuse me, guy. All right, just making sure, man. I do have a couple Adrian female friends. Yeah, it has been a little bit quiet in the credit card world, Casey. It has been a little quiet. I just did a video on the MX business card today, and I think that card is pretty much dead. I mean, the only really big benefit, I went over the benefits that it has, but yeah, it's I feel like they need to really cut back on those on that what's it called, annual fee for the business card now. And what else has been going on? There's been some couple other changes, but that's the only one I can really think of right now in terms of credit card world. There's a lot of stuff going on with the airlines though. Let's see. Thinking about getting the Hilton cards? Yeah, man, I got the Hilton Aspire card, and I have honestly not taken advantage of it. So I have like 3 more months to really get through and use the credits, and I do. I'm planning on using some of them in Orlando. But even if I don't use it all, I'm going to. I still sort of keep it, but I didn't really get full value with the Aspire card this first year because my vacation plans changed kind of last minute this year, so I couldn't really take advantage of it like I wanted to. Oh man, my Streamlabs is finally working. Oh man, good job, Streamlabs. But which Hilton cards you gonna get? You gonna get all of them, Tyree? I've been thinking about getting like the Surpass card just for the sign up bonus, but it's not really necessary. I don't really have any need for the points right now. I saw Sebi's out in Maldives right now. I'm like, dang, I want to be out there. The $95 one, yeah. It's a Surpass, right? Surpass card. That one you don't get the free night though, so you only get the 10 passes to the Priority Pass Lounge. So if you're looking for a card with a free night, just keep that in mind. Yeah, you're pretty terrible, Tyree. Do better. Do better. Yeah, it's a Surpass card. It was the Ascend card, and then they changed it back to the Surpass. Oh, really, Casey? How so? I mean, they are cutting back on some benefits, and then they're, really kind of hammering on these closed accounts. Yeah. Well, Amex hasn't been doing the best when it comes to, managing their credit cards and the cost. All right, I need to change this Streamlabs. It's doing that too much. Let me change that. But yeah, Amex hasn't been doing too great in the in terms of like revenue and profits. So they're trying to cut costs as much as they can. That's the problem with Amex right now. Chase has been doing pretty well. Well, the thing with Amex is that they don't collect interest really. So most of their, well, I mean, they do have some credit cards, but they get most of their money through fees and stuff like that. So they're a little limited when you compare it to like Chase that gets a lot of interest as well as the annual fees and stuff. Yeah, I'm not surprised when they, because called him cost cutting mode, Casey. I say Chase is killing them. Chase has been doing very well with their credit cards. That's why they haven't had the need to change any of their benefits. They're just doing so well with them. I don't know what this means. Let me. Can I just get to my Streamlabs, please? He's saying to me, I'm over 524 with upgrade to CSR next year. Nice, Adrian. Nice. So you got the City Prestige card? Oh, City Prestige. Sapphire Preferred card? I'm bugging. Yeah, I mean, people really do. There are a lot of people who really, really abuse it. But I was looking at the data, or at least the most recent. They had like a spreadsheet for people tracking the data points for accounts being closed. And the last time I looked at it, it wasn't really that bad. Like I think it's kind of been blown out of proportion a little bit. Like Chase, Amex, they all do close accounts, all the time. And people were, making a big deal out of this most recent one. I don't think it's been as bad as people have said it was. All right, Streamlabs. Let me fix you. You're tripping. I can't even get to my Streamlabs. Log in. All right, there we go. Skip. All right. Streamlabs. Crowdbot. And quotes. Give me one sec, guys. Let me try to fix this stupid thing. Oh, I'm not even the right account. Chase shut down. It's mostly people applying for too many cards too fast. Adrian, you say you do got the preferred card. Yeah, I mean, I tell people all the time who are just getting to the credit card games to start the preferred card. I mean, it's a higher sign-up bonus. You're really not missing too much out on 1 point difference when you're using at restaurants and travel. So yeah, you don't get all the benefits in the first year, but that 10,000 additional points in the sign-up bonus is worth it, in my opinion. Yeah, but yeah, Terry, I don't know if they even you can even consider them traps. I mean, some people have just really kind of abused the MX cards, self referrals and all that stuff like that. Really shady manufacturer spending. Um, so I don't really consider it to be. Oh, there we go. Change this interval every. Switch to every 10 minutes. Save. All right, there we go. Fix that stupid Streamlabs thing. I think I was just testing it before. It actually didn't work last stream, so I'm glad it's working now. I'm gonna do a. I'm gonna try doing a poll, guys. Cancel. Yes. So let me know if this works. Nope, it didn't work. All right, just ignore that, guys. I don't know why it didn't work. But yeah, I'm gonna let me pull up the latest data points for that real quick on that MX shutdowns. I'm not even sure they're still taking data points. So I had it before. Let's see, shutdowns. Shutdown reports. Oh, I don't have to link to the spreadsheet anymore. What's going on, Shao? How you doing? How's everyone doing this week? In fact, here we go. We got the data sheet here. All right, let's see. Let's look at these. Yeah, they kind of stopped taking data points. Data filter. Oh, it's not like a filter. Do you know about Alaska and AA mileage plan in 2020? What are you referring to? I don't know. I can't think of anything specific that comes to mind. Changes come to partnerships with American Airlines. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. So when is that? That's like starting like next February, next March, I think, right? I'm actually kind of okay with that, to be perfectly honest with you. If I was gonna use, I mean, me personally, if I was gonna use Alaska Air, I wouldn't worry too much about redeeming miles on American Airlines. Um, that's me. That's just me though. Depends on how you use your Alaska miles. Like for me, I'm trying to look for Japan Airlines, Cathay Pacific if I can. So I'm not really too concerned personally about it, but so what else are they changing? You'll continue to earn. You no longer earn mileage plans on American Airlines international flights. Okay, that kind of sucks. I wonder if that. I guess that's for flights that you book after March 1st. Because I do have an American Airlines flight coming up that I was going to go international and put those towards my Alaska mileage plan. You continue to earn miles for every flight, blah blah blah, within Alaska Airlines. Domestically, Alaska lounge members still have access to Admirals Club lounges. Doesn't sound too bad. I know right now you can buy Alaska Air miles too for up to 50%. If you, I think it's a targeted offer though. I checked today and I was targeted, but I'm not sure if I really want to buy them right now. Yeah, Joe. Like I said, it depends. I mean, I'm personally not too sad about it, but yeah, I can definitely see people who take advantage of that being a little upset. But hey, Lynn, have you redeemed travel points to use for travel with friends? My friends could care less about travel points or cash back. Yeah, I have. For my Japan trip in March, I'm using points for that, and they're just paying, cash or whatever. So yeah, I don't really travel with my friends too often anymore, though. We're all old and have kids and families and stuff like that. So yeah, this is our first trip in a while, actually. But yeah, I mean, usually it's if they want to go somewhere, I can usually make it work if I needed to use points. Like in fact, they're going to be staying at Airbnb when we're in Japan, but I'm still going to be staying at a hotel. But it's still all pretty close together. And I could have stayed at Airbnb. It's a pretty good deal. It's like 250 for the whole time. It's pretty nice size. One Airbnb building. I think it was like a whole building for how many people do we have? Like 10 people going. So I could have done that, pay 250 for the Airbnb, but I just would use points for the Hyatt redemption. Huh? Why is that coming on? That's weird. But yeah, just get your friends into travel points or cash back. But I understand that not everyone is responsible enough to use credit cards. So I get that. Why wouldn't you use the Hilton Honors after you hit spend on Chase Sapphire? What do you mean, in Baron? Why wouldn't you use Hilton Honors after you hit spend on Chase Sapphire for everyday use? Oh, why wouldn't I use the Hilton card? I wouldn't use the. If that's what you mean. Why wouldn't I use the Hilton card? Yeah, I wouldn't use the Hilton card just because those points, they can be devalued. So you can accumulate a lot of Hilton points, and then next thing what you want to redeem them for gets devalued. It takes more points to use for that hotel, and you're just not getting that much value for it. So it's always safer if you can to put your points on, a transferable point card than a hotel card or airline card and stuff like that. Just because, like I said, you'll just be more flexible when you actually use your points. Now, I'm not saying you can't put points on your Hilton Honors card. It's just I would only do it if I needed the points for a specific redemption I wanted to make very soon. So, in fact, I just did it. Just a couple months ago, I just put points on I just put spend on my Hilton Aspire card for a hotel stay I had. So you can do it. Just, it's risky. That's all. Like that. There's really nothing wrong with it. It's just a matter of managing your risk and how risk averse you are and stuff like that. That's all it is. It's nothing necessarily wrong with it. So, yeah, if you want to go ahead and put spend on your card, definitely go for it. Just keep that in the back of your head that those points get devalued. You're stuck with just Hilton points. You can't do anything else but use them for Hilton. People look at me crazy when I say I got 7 credit cards. I don't tell people how many credit cards I got, Tyree. Adrian kind of Hyatt is the way to go. Yeah, I mean Hyatt has been pretty solid. Like it will take a lot for them to I mean, you get a lot of value from Hyatt for sure. So I would feel more comfortable putting my spend on Hyatt than Hilton, but it just kind of depends. But yeah, Tyree, I don't tell how many people. I don't tell how many people, or I don't tell people how many credit cards I have. Like I don't even think my wife knows. Like I just got 2 new cards, and I don't think she knows. Oh, that reminds me. So my annual fees right now. So how many annual fee cards do I have? So I got Chase Sapphire Reserve, Aspire card. So those are my 2 450 annual fee cards. A platinum card we're gonna get rid of, so I'm not too worried about that. So then I have the gold card at 250, the green card at 150, and then I have like a bunch of $95 annual fee cards. A couple Marriott. Well, I have one Marriott card, the business card from Amex. I just downgraded my boundless card to the bold card just a couple days ago, so don't have that anymore. I have the Alaska Air card, the Southwest card, it's 95. Oh, I forgot. I have the Delta Platinum card. That's 195. So I'm saying all this because what I'm going to start doing is putting a little small chunk of change every month for all my annual fees, so that when my annual fees hit and I have to pay them, I'm not like, man, I got to pay $450 this month for this annual fee. Let me, I'm not saying I'm mad about it. It's just it sucks having to pay $450, right? So I'm gonna start like keeping a little bit of money away in my Wealthfront account. Just like if I could pay for like 70% of that annual fee, or save 70% of the annual fee before it hits every year, and I only had to pay the 30. Once that comes around, I might start doing that. Last question: does Amex Gold count for 524? Yes, it does. All personal credit cards will count towards your 524 in Baron, no matter what bank. So if you want a card that doesn't count towards 524, look at the business cards. That is what you want to do. Does Bank of America does BA direct flight from LAX to Beijing? I have a trip coming up in March 2020. Have UR and MR and think to transfer to BA. This is the best way to use from. You know what you can do, Shao? What am I looking for? Award Hacker, awardhacker.com. Will have everything that you need. So you're going to LAX to Beijing. What's Beijing? PK. So if you have, what'd you say? You have UR and MM parts and want to transfer to British Airways. I'm not sure how many points that is. Let's see what our options are. Any more Chipotle? Yeah, Tyree, man, I've been killing Chipotle lately, man. I'm trying to eat a little bit healthier, a little bit cleaner, and not spend too much money at the same time. So that's what I've been doing. All right, so Zhao, 65,000 points from LA to Beijing, British Airways, MR and UR points. What is the best way to book from LAX? So actually, I think that's pretty good. 65,000. I don't think you'll get much better than that. Let's see. Oh, A&A is pretty low. Oh yeah, of course, yeah. A&A, 45,000, man. So if you have 45,000 A&A points, that will be your best option if you don't mind taking, A&A. So be flying on A&A. Alaska, Cathay Pacific down here, and you got your British Airways. So I think A&A is they have a seasonality award chart. So it depends on when you're flying. So be sure to look that up. That's why there are 3 different prices here, because they have like peak times and non-peak times for A&A. Plus you got to pay taxes on it too, so don't forget about that. So taxes will probably run you from LA, I don't know, maybe like $100 per ticket. Mm-mm-mm-mm. No, UR cannot be transferred to ANA. Amex is the only transfer partner for ANA. So if you're looking for both, if you're looking to combine your UR and MR points, then British Airways is going to be your best bet with the 65,000 points. So it just depends. Like I can, let's see. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up real quick. Yeah, ANA's award chart. It's a little confusing when you look at it. Let's see. Between Japan and North America. So you're trying to go like in March. So if you're trying to go in March 2020, that's going to be regular season. Okay. So I think you'll be paying like 50,000 with ANA, if I'm reading this right. Japan, South Korea. I think it's what zone is it? Beijing, Zone 3. Zone 3 to yeah, it's gonna take you 55,000. It looks like about 55,000. Yeah, I'll show you the chart. It says departure point over here is Asia, but I'm pretty sure you can just switch it. So if you're flying to North America, Zone 6, Beijing's in Zone 3 here. So you're looking at, for just regular class or econ, 55,000 points. So if you're trying to go in March next 2020, you're looking at this here. So yeah, what's going on, champ? Greetings from Cancun. You're just rubbing it in. Rubbing it in. It's okay. I'll be in Cancun in about 4 weeks. A little less than 4 weeks. So I am looking forward to that. Chad, what's your experience working on YouTube and credit card? I've only been doing the YouTube thing for about since like January, February, I guess. But I've been, using travel reward credit cards for about 2.5 years now. So yeah, no problem for if you need with the help. Anytime. That's why I do these Q&As. Y'all have any questions like that, I can try to help you out. But even, I mean, the thing is, it's like I'm trying to travel more next year. The reason I haven't traveled too much in the past year and a half is because of the wedding I just had, plus the house before that. So we bought a house 1 year, and then after that, we were starting to save up for the wedding. So really haven't really had the time or money to really travel, even with points. Have you filed any travel claims yet? I filed my first travel delay claim with CSR, and it took 2 months to process, but I was happy to get $500 back. No, I've been lucky. I haven't had to land. Actually, my dad. So I bought my dad's ticket to Hawaii back in August, and his baggage was delayed by like it had to be like 36 hours. So he didn't get his bags for 36 hours after landing, and I didn't know that. He didn't tell me that. So he didn't tell me that until like recently, and I had no idea. I was like, man, if he had told me, I could have, we could have got you some clothes, some just basic need stuff, some toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff. But he didn't tell me. So I've been lucky. I haven't had to file a claim. But baggage delay and lost luggage one is definitely ones I like. Like I said, I haven't experienced any trip delays, but I can definitely see that being annoying. Yeah, 36 hours, right? I had no idea. So apparently, like, I mean, I don't know why, but it took like a whole day for the bags to arrive in Hawaii from the States, and then it took like another 12 hours from the bags to be delivered from the airport to the hotel. So it's crazy. It was crazy. Yeah, I actually know I have been delayed before, but this was like a long time ago when I was in college, and we were flying standby. So we had like my friend's parents work for the airline, so we got like free standby tickets and whatnot. But yeah, we were definitely delayed for like 2 days. But that's different though. Like I said, that's standby. If you fly a standby life, you would know it's rough. Like there's people. I have a friend that works for Delta, and he has pretty high priority on the standby list. So employee there's like a whole tier of employee standby lists, status or priority, whatever. And he has to jump through some hoops in order to get a seat when he wants to fly. But it's just part of the thing, though. Even when you deal with points and stuff, you still kind of jump through hoops sometimes. You maybe have to fly out to some specific state in order to get the best redemption or get on the best route that you want to take and stuff like that. But yeah, what is this Amex bonus denial pop up? What are you talking about, champ? Are you just making things up? I'm gonna Google this. I'll see. Let me see what you're talking about. A few data points suggest lack of car usage. A lack of car usage will. Are you talking about like what? I live in Florida, and hurricane season can mess your trip up real quick. Oh yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I mean, depending on where you're traveling to, the time of year, if trying to travel somewhere that has seasonality, you want to go to the cheap times or cheap seasons, you might have to, put up with a hurricane and risk that. Like that's what I was thinking about doing for Bora Bora is kind of flying during the season where it's kind of cheaper and easier to get hotels, but I don't know about that yet. Yeah, I'm trying to. I see some data points on this from like 2 year or last year. I don't see anything from this year. No, should Jetta sign bonus. In the past year, I signed up for the Delta Platinum card and got the bonus, and then stopped spending on it. I gave my Blue Cash to prefer for a sign up bonus. Then stopped using it except for groceries, and I closed the SPG card for it. I mean, I think that's pretty. That's kind of ridiculous, champ. Reading this, Tim champ. I received pop up last year when I was trying to get the gold 50K. I just kept trying over a couple days till no pop up. Success. Unlikely. Any prediction? Unlikely credit card changes. I don't think so. Not right now. Not right now. Casey, do you have any predictions? I don't see. I feel like Amex will continue doing some revamps in some categories. Maybe not. I mean, they just added a green card, which does fill a lot of slots in terms of like spin bonus categories, but its credits still aren't that great. Gold card, I don't think they'll be changing the gold card anytime. I don't think Chase is gonna be changing anything anytime soon. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, champ, these rejections of welcome bonuses, it's interesting. Um, but yeah, how are you supposed to put money? What are you supposed to do with the Delta Platinum card? I mean, a lot of people get it just for the benefits that it offers. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean the green card and the gold card are kind of overlapping a little bit with the restaurants, but I mean, you can still kind of make it work. It just depends on how you do it. And the gold, I mean, green card does have some pretty good credits though. If that's something that you're interested in, like if you are someone that's already gonna get clear, then you might as well get the green card. I mean, you get the $100 credit, plus you get some other things. So I would say the green card's worth it if you are going to be able to use that clear credit. If you have a lot of travel expenses, even like just basic stuff like ride shares, paying for parking. A lot of people pay like a crap load a month for parking. So you can make it work. It just kind of depends. I mean, Chase has a lot of overlapping benefits too. Well, but I guess they kind of limit you. Like, you can't get both Sapphire cards. I wish the Lounge Buddy credit and Green Card was the airline credit. Man, I wish they just, yeah. I mean, Lounge Buddy's bad. I would have just taken like passes to Priority Pass. Like, just give me, you know, I don't know, six passes every year, 10 passes every year. 10 passes would be good. Yeah, I mean, the Surpass card, you know, that's a $95 annual fee card, and they give you 10 passes every year. So yeah, airline credit, I can see that too, but what would it be? Probably like $50 maybe. Since the gold card's 100. But yeah, I don't see, like I said, the Lounge Buddy credit is pretty bad. It's pretty terrible. It's not very good value. I mean, I would use it, but I mean, I plan on using it, but it's just nah. You know any tips on triggering incidental credit with Amex? I read if you book Southwest and Delta less than $100, then you can get reimbursed. Soon. So I haven't looked into this in a while since they stopped doing the gift cards, Zhao. But the last time I saw was that if you um what was it? If you bought a gift card, right? Just like the lowest gift card that you can buy and use that for your ticket to pay for your ticket, and then you use your say your gold card with the incidental credit to pay for the rest of it, that would trigger the incidental credit on the gold card. So you get the gift card, say $50, I think might be the lowest. You use that to pay for part of your ticket, and then you pay for the rest of the ticket with your gold card or your platinum card, whatever has the airline incidental fee credit. And I think that triggers the airline incidental credit. Again, I haven't checked on that in a few months since they got rid of the credit, so I'll need to look into that again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. I can look at it. I can try to look at it right now, actually. I mean, let me try to figure out the website. I'll see if I can put it up, Sean. I'll check for you. But other than that, I don't think there's any way that you can trigger the airline incidental credit. You know what? Um, let's see. I'm trying to find that video. I think I'm just going to use the airline incidental credit by upgrading from economy to economy plus. Yeah, I mean that's not a bad way to use it. To be honest, case that's what I was thinking as well. Only problem, like I said, you just have to make sure that you know, have the. What I hate about the airline incidental credit the most is that you can't switch airlines. That's the thing I hate about it the most. Yeah, champ. Everything except for the ticket, pretty much. So if you ever want to use your ticket or your credit card, your incidental credit for anything related to any purchase with the airline besides the ticket, it should trigger the incidental credit. So, yep, that's how I'm planning on using it myself. Actually, let me see. Let me look. Where is this? Where are my videos that I did on this? All right, let's see. On JetBlue, getting the even more space upgrade triggers to credit. I don't like regular economy and basic economy. I feel you, Casey. I don't like it either, man. Like, I mean, sometimes it's okay. It depends on how long the flight is. That's my thing. If I had to go from East Coast to West Coast, then yeah, I'll prefer an upgraded seat usually. But if I'm just flying an hour and a half, it's kind of whatever. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, Lynn, as long as yeah. I mean, choosing your seat is definitely a big deal. Um, but again, if it's a short flight, I'm kind of indifferent. But again, if it's a longer flight, more than 2 hours, then I'd rather pick my seat. Well, when you get into Bomboy Brilliant, probably next Marchish. So I gotta wait for um, my 2 year period before I can get the new sign up bonus before I can sign up again. So that's in February. So I'll probably hit the sign up bonus sometime in March, I guess. I gotta check March or April, which is fine. I don't mind waiting that long because I got the gold card annual fee coming up, the Aspire card annual fee coming up early next year. So if I can space that out a little bit, definitely the best thing for me. Will, any thought getting into the Ritz instead of the Brilliant? No, not right now. Okay, I'm gonna get the Brilliant card first. There's no sign up bonus for the Ritz card, so I'm not too worried about it right now. I'd rather have a sign up bonus than the couple additional benefits that the Ritz card gives you. I think Ritz card is good, but and I would get it eventually, but not right now. I'm gonna get the Brilliant card and get the sign up bonus, and then I'll look into getting the Ritz card. Nice man, I'm jealous. You have both the Chase and MX. Hard to do these days. Requires a whole 2 years. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got the Amex. Well, the reason I have both Chase and Amex Marriott cards is because I had the I had both cards before they combined into SPG and Marriott into the Bon Voy program. So the business card from Marriott used to be the SPG business card, and then Marriott was just a Marriott card. So that's why I have both right now. But yeah, that whole 2 year period kind of sucks. So, like I said, I've had Marriott card for a while. So 2 years would be next Marchish. Oh, another way you can use like those airline or well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Another way you can use incidental credits is for like lounge memberships. So if you want to buy a lounge membership, that can help you out too. Purchase. Remember, if you have Chase My Boy cards, you can't get the bonus on the Amex. Yeah, you can still get the bonus, Casey. You gotta wait 24 months. Yeah, it's just a 2-year period before when you get the sign-up bonus. That's all. So you can get it. You can have multiple Marriott cards usually, which is just like a 90-day period between times you get Marriott cards. So there's a lot of little rules in there, but you can definitely do it. Has anyone looked at the Sky Mile Select? Could be a good way to use with Amount. Yeah, Tim, I was thinking about doing that actually, um, but I don't know. I might do it, but yeah, you can't use it for that though. I believe I asked about that before, so I was trying to trigger the credit that I get with the Delta Platinum card. You get $100 credit if you use within the first 3 months for any Delta purchases besides the ticket. So I was trying to figure out a way to use that. So I wasn't using it on the Select membership, but I decided to. I ended up paying for my sister's ticket to fly home for Christmas, and that triggered it. So yeah, Tyree, being 22, it's a good time to have it. When I was 22, most of the stuff wasn't around, so and they did have some travel cards, but it wasn't like it is now. So definitely take advantage of it. Learn to optimize the points accumulation. Super easy. Yep. Yep. Oh, so I'm not sure, Jao, if you're still in here. So I'm looking at the forum right now, Flyer Talk, to see about that Delta or the airline incidental credit target or how it's being triggered right now. And I do think if you buy, like I said, that $50 gift card, apply that towards your airline ticket, and then pay the rest off with your credit card, that should trigger it. But it seems it might be a little sketchy though. So let me not say it's definitely gonna work. But well, I need to buy a flight for 2 people that are $98 each. The total will be $196. But will this post as 2 separate transactions or one combined? The reason I asked is I'm trying to see if I use one $50 gift card. I need to use 2 separate. Managed finance post. I said that I'll be split into 2 transactions. Only one of them will be reimbursed. So if I put together, I'll get $40 reimbursed. Oh, okay. Yeah, so apparently it does work, guys. If you try to use airline incidental credit, you can do it for Delta. Buy a $50 gift card out of pocket. Just buy it normally, and then when you go buy your ticket, use that gift card towards your ticket, and then you should get reimbursed with the airline incidental credit when you use your card to pay off the rest. So here, I'll add the link to the chat, Zhao, if you want to read through it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there. But that seems to be what's happening, how people are using it now. But if you are, if you're buying multiple tickets, you do have to do it separately. So if one ticket, if you're trying to buy two and they both, $200 each ticket, do two separate transactions, two separate gift cards in order for it to work. Apparently, I think that's what it's saying. Oh, you're at multiple Hyatts. Nice, champ. Nice. Yeah. Oh, did someone just sub? I just saw someone sub. It's the first time I've seen that that alert, and it's gone. I don't know how to check it. Whoever just subbed, welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it. Feel free to say so in the chat. I'm not sure who it was. I totally missed it. But yeah, champ. That's nice, man. That's nice. Hyatts. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Enjoy your night, though. Enjoy your night, champ. Drink all the drinks, eat all the food. I cannot wait until I get there next month. Oh, I'm looking so forward to it. I'll be vlog. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do a vlog, guys, when I go to Cancun. I'm only gonna be there for like 3 days. But I'll definitely probably do it, a short little room tour, maybe a little hotel tour as well. And that's about it. I probably won't, like I said, I'm not gonna do any vlogs because we're not gonna be doing anything too exciting besides sitting around drinking. so so yeah, but when I go to Japan next year, I probably will do a little bit of vlogging there. So so yeah, I'm definitely gonna do some vlogging when I get to Japan. I never vlogged before, so it's gonna be it might be a little rough. I might practice a little bit. Actually, you know what? I might just practice. I might start vlogging when I go to work. Thanks R3D. Welcome, man. Welcome. I purchased my ticket with gift cards and left about $60 charge to CC, and it triggered the credit. Yeah, Tim, that's what I've been saying. Like, if you use partial payment for your gift with using a gift card and then the rest on your credit card, it should trigger the credit, and that's what people have been saying on Flyer Talk. So, I'm trying to think. So I got the Aspire cards credit I still need to use and the Platinum card. So, oh, it's Red Rose. Oh, I see. I see now. I see now. Yeah, I'm going to Japan in March. Red Roses. I got you. Yeah, going to Japan in March. Going to Japan in March. Going to Cancun and next month in December, and then I got some little trips here and there. Nothing too exciting though. So, but those are the two next big trips I'm doing. And then we're planning our another trip sometime for next summer, either Greece or we're looking at even going to China because my wife is Chinese, so she kind of wants to go back home. So we're considering that too now. But we'll see. We'll see. We might do both. Maybe. Nah, I don't know. Nah, no rap, man. I don't rap, not at all. Yeah, Japan is a lot of fun. I've been twice. And last time I was there was 2016, and then before that it was probably like 2013 ish or so was the first time I went. And I love Japan. I mean, I've been to Asia a few times. I've been to Europe. I haven't been to South America yet. I've been to Central America a couple times. The Caribbean, Hawaii. But I like to say Japan is definitely like the most interesting trip I've or place I've been. That's why I've been. This will be my third time going. It's actually a good time. I mean, like the thing I don't like about Europe is that it's so touristy. Like, I mean, I like some parts of Europe. You know, I like Rome. I like the history, but a lot of Europe is just a lot of tourist traps, and I really don't have like too strong of a desire to go back. Like I've been to Paris. Like I said, Rome is cool. Then Amsterdam. Amsterdam's not bad, but a lot of the major cities, eh. Like I said, my wife wants to go to Greece, so that was kind of interesting. So I'm not too upset about that. And then where else do I want to go? I want to go. Let me see. I want to go to South America. I want to go to Africa. I'm not sure what country though. I mean, probably South Africa. I think that's the go-to place for first timers to Africa. I do have some friends in like Nigeria, but we'll see. I want to go to China, mainland China. I've been to Hong Kong, never been to mainland China though. I want to go to Southeast Asia, like Vietnam and all those other places around that area. Australia. I want to go to Australia, but man, those bugs and snakes and stuff, man. I've seen pictures. I don't know. Adrian, I need a passport. Yeah, man, get a passport. Those things last forever. So I wish, I know, it'd be nice if like the credits went towards your passport. Like there's a certain type of credit that went towards that. But unfortunately, I don't think there is. Yeah, so man, if I can, what are y'all travels planned coming up? Y'all have any big trips? Any place that you really want to go? I know someone said they're going to Japan as well next year. Who was it? I can't remember. Yeah, I still got the green card just sitting here on my desk. I still haven't used it yet. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Man, let's see. Can be used. I need to buy a flight for two people. Mm-hmm. Mm. Going to Vegas. Okay. Yeah, if you go to Vegas, I've done a video on that. Like, if you, I'm not sure if you have the Hilton Aspire card or even any of the Hilton cards, you can match status in order to get Caesars award. I think Caesars, didn't Caesars get bought out? Are they still called Caesars? But you get status with Caesars. I think. Okay, it's still Caesar rewards. I know they did. I thought they just got bought out or something. Someone bought Caesars. Caesars. Yeah, El Dorado Resorts is buying Caesars. Yeah, if you're going to Vegas, I'm not sure where you're staying at, Adrian, but if you have a Hilton card, you can match and get status with Caesars properties, which is definitely something you should consider. Last time I went to Vegas, I had the Hilton Inspired card, so I had diamond status with Caesars through the matching, and it was very nice. Like the big thing that I enjoyed is that you get to skip all of the lines at restaurants in Caesars properties, so that is a huge deal. Like you were apparently no one has Caesar diamond status, so you were pretty much upfront for every restaurant that you want to go to, and it gets busy. You're on timeout, poophead. Tim Williams, North Africa, Morocco, then bounced to Spain. Nice, nice. Is that what you're doing, or are you suggesting that, Tim? I've been to Texas, Florida, and Disney World. I'm born in Kansas, live in Ohio. I've been. I You know what? I actually like Texas. I spent a lot of time in Texas a few years ago traveling for work. We were in Dallas, and I kind of I enjoyed it. I want to go to Austin and whatnot. Try some of these other cities. What? Okay. Florida and Disney World. Yeah, I'm trying to go. I'm trying to go to Disney World before February. I really want to go in like December, but I don't think I have the time to. Ah, man, yeah, Disney World. Last time I went was probably like actually it wasn't that long ago. Took the wife maybe like 3 years ago, I believe, on a short little trip. Born in Kansas, live in Ohio. What's going on, Reckless? How is it going? Let me see. Where is? I'm getting some spammers. It's the first time I've seen spammers on my live. Let's see. I think I have like a spam bot. I just don't know how to activate it. Mod tools, cat protection, link protection, word protection, paragraph. Oh man, I do have some mod tools. I just can't stop that nonsense. Koshiro. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I actually have a lot of movie posters. I'm about 8 or so. I'm starting to collect them now. I change them out every once in a while. I'm actually gonna get the other Joker poster too, the one where he's like on the staircase dancing. But I love that movie. My wife really loved that movie. Someone's taking your bot for a workout. Yeah, I know, right, Tim? Like I'm trying to like I haven't really dealt with the bot too much. I just got this set up last stream, but for some reason it wasn't working last stream. But I'm to trying to get used to it. I'll probably do some practice streams next week just to set up some more things. That's a good place to go for vacation. Just me and wife got 400k Hilton and 250k Chase points. Uh, you go a lot of places with that. To be honest, I mean 250k Chase points will definitely be enough to get you wherever you want to go. Um, yeah, even with that much, you can go like one way first class, and then come back on coach, or you just do coach if you're one of those type of people just wants to save points. Nothing wrong with that either. But you can do a lot. You can do a lot. I mean, what kind of vacations do you like to take? What is this nonsense, yo? Huh? All right, Adrian. Good night. Yeah, I'm about to cut the stream off in a little bit. I'm actually. I wanted to stop like in an hour, so I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes, guys. So if you guys have any other questions, feel free to ask. Reckless Weekend. You like to go warm? Where are you located, Reckless? I mean, you can go to the Caribbean. You can go to Hawaii. And you can go to Mexico. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places. You're in Wisconsin. Yeah, you know it. You're like right, relatively in the middle of the state. So I'm not sure if it. Oh man, you trying to ball out Maldives? Yeah, Maldives is kind of not the best place. I would say Maldives is not the best place to go to for um beginners, I guess you can say, when it comes to travel rewards. It's not bad, but I would say you would definitely need a lot more points for that. But if you're trying to go to somewhere like Maldives and you're in the States, it's actually better to go to Bora Bora. Man, I am getting so many spammers right now, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, in terms of like Bora Bora and Maldives, they're pretty much the same thing. A little bit different, in terms of the culture itself, because of just where they're located at in the world. But they're very similar type, vacation spots. So if you're flying from the States and you're trying to get to one of those places, it's usually easier to go to Bora Bora. And if you're like in Europe or even in Asia, it's usually better to go. Well, if you're in Europe, it's usually better to go to Maldives. Because it can take you a long time to get to Maldives from the States. So, oh, I'm missing so many messages now. I keep getting spam, guys. So if I miss your messages, my bad. Let me just say that right now. Someone is taking. Could you see my channel later on? Yeah, I'll check your channel later on, Red. Have you heard of the I have heard of that, Gary. And what's going on, Gary? I have heard. I've never been though, but I've heard of it. I just googled it. Yeah, I know exactly where it's at. I know German Passage. Yeah, yeah. Why do you ask, Gary? What's your favorite song? Man, Red, I don't really have a favorite song right now, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, the only time I really listen to music is when I'm at the gym. So I don't even listen to music like I used to anymore. Wife says San Francisco. Hey, man, San Francisco's, cool. If I had to go between San Francisco and LA, um, actually, no, I probably would go to San Francisco just because it's a little bit easier to get around than LA. LA, is a pretty big spread out city, relatively speaking. I like LA better, but if you're just worrying about getting around, it's easier if you stay in San Francisco. I was just in San Francisco just a couple years ago. It's the last time I went. I'm actually gonna try to go next. That's one thing I'm doing next year is going back to San Francisco. Yeah, yeah. San Francisco's cool. I think I like LA better in terms of some of the food and whatnot for some reason, but San Francisco's cool. That's me deleting all those comments, Tim. I'm manually doing that. Like, what the heck, y'all? Like, yeah, I have not seen this type of spam before on my live stream. Like, this is crazy. Like, why are they messing with me? What is the point? What's your favorite artist, song, and album? I mean, I would say my all-time favorite artist would probably be probably Lupe Fiasco. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it, but I mean, so many. Like, it just depends, man. I mean, I like old school hip hop definitely. But some of this new school stuff, I want to think about Drake. I mean, I like some Eminem. It's really nothing specific that I can really point to. It just kind of depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Yeah, but Reckless Rican, I mean, like I said, San Francisco is pretty cool, but it's not warm though. It's not like the warmest place to go to. So if you want to do something warm, go to LA. I'm not in focus on it. I'll say that. LA, if you go during the right time of year, it's warm. You can go to the beach, and you have like a pretty nice city that you can chill in too. So that's something easier. Yeah, but if you want to go like somewhere like a little bit more exotic, I guess you can say. Look at the Caribbean. Cancun is definitely a good place to go to. Champ or someone on our chat was just talking about he's there right now. Champ, I'm going to Cancun next year, so Cancun's a good spot. Of course, Hawaii. I love Hawaii. Been there twice in the past year, so. Gary, the reason I asked is because you're calling in Sicily, looking like 110 in first class from Charlotte to Orlando to Munich to PMO from first class 17 hour flight. Chef Jamie and all. 110 in first class from Charlotte to Chicago to Munich to what is PMO? I don't know what PMO is. Lie down seats in first class 17 hour flight. Interesting. I need to check out that restaurant. I pass by it every so often. I always wonder what they have in there. I'm looking at the pictures now. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, I haven't had any good Italian in a while. It's making me hungry. Oh my god, get off my freaking page, you bots. Palmero Airport. In Sicily. Man, you were balling, man. You gonna fly out to Italy just to get some culinary courses? We need to get on Gary's level, guys. What's your favorite board game? I don't really play any board games anymore. I have a lot of friends who play all those, new board games, those really hardcore board games. But I don't really play video games. I play a lot of first-person shooter games, so Apex, Call of Duty. Right now, I'm playing Pokemon, guys. So after I get off the stream, I'm about to hop on Pokemon. Been playing that all day today. So tickets are around 19,000. So you'll get about 17 cents a point. Yeah, that sounds about right, Gary. Sounds about right. Like I'm trying to do my first class to somewhere in Asia next year, and I'm just gonna do like a 2 day trip. That's it. Like 2 day trip just to experience a first class flight itself, and then come back. So I'm actually that's what my original plan is. To use the Alaska Air Miles is just to do that. So I have no points right now. It's just a matter of figuring out when I'm going to do it and getting permission from my wife. So, oh, wife, I'll be back in a couple days. Just gonna fly to Hong Kong for a few days. Be back. Michael, what's your favorite under the radar non big bank credit card right now and why? Oh man, I don't know. I don't really have any, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm trying to think. We were talking about some of these credit union cards last week that seem really up. Hold on, I gotta stop these spammers from. All right, I need to get a bot. This is getting ridiculous. But yeah, we were talking about some of these, military credit union cards last week that seemed pretty good. But of course, you got to get invited to those credit unions to get those credit cards. But excuse me. Yeah, it takes 19,000. So yeah, man. Yeah, I might stop there because it's right next to a Whole Foods I used to go to, but since I've moved, I don't go there anymore. But man, I'm like, y'all, these spammers are like killing me. I don't know if y'all. I think I'm stopping them before y'all see them, but Heroes, I live in a circle in a house. My dog was in the corner. Someone took my dog. Anybody? Well, I haven't really set up the bot yet. I mean, this is the first time I've been spammed like this. Like, I don't think the bot can handle those type of things. I'm just kind of reading some of the mod tools built in, and it doesn't seem like it can really stop that. No, I'm gonna go and turn all the spam protections on to see what happens. Yeah, you know, you could be right. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. Maybe I will stop it. I don't know how to stop it, but all right, we'll turn that off. Okay, so I turned it off. All right, we're good now. Hold on one sec, Rose. I'm just trying some stuff out. All right. All the spam protections are now on, guys. Could you teach me how to get more views? You can send me a video or make me one. Man, there's really no the key to getting more views, Red, is to have a good well, first of all, it depends on what your topic is, right? So it depends on your topic and how many views you get and how many people are actually searching for those videos. So that's number one. So if you have a super small niche, you know, it's only so many views you're probably going to get. And then when it comes down to it, it's your thumbnail, it's your title, it's your tags in your video, but mostly your thumbnail and the title are the big things that YouTube is looking for when they're promoting videos. So you gotta have those looking good. I'll just say that right now. Tags are apparently not as important anymore, but they are still important as well. I need to figure out why this camera thing keeps coming on. Whatever. But yeah, Gary, I'm gonna try to go by that restaurant one day. I've like one of my close friends is a huge foodie. Like he's like really big in the Yelp community. So I'm sure he's probably been. So I'll probably see if he wants to go. But all right, guys, I'm going to get ready to get off. I did a how-to video to sign into Ramp. Okay, Red. Okay, I'm gonna check your channel out once I get off. Let me pull it up so I make sure I remember. I got you. I got you. Yes, it is on purpose, Gary. It is on purpose. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes my camera does things some weeks, and sometimes it doesn't do things, and I can't always fix it. But actually, I think I know why it's doing it. I'm in a different camera mode right now, so that might be why. And I was just unaware that this thing will keep on coming up all the time. But it's whatever. It doesn't come up that often, so not too worried about it. But yeah, I can't do thumbnails because I can't download YouTube Studio and I don't have Apple ID. If only someone could edit my videos. You don't need anything special to edit videos, to be honest. Like, most of video editing is really just cutting up video, and really basic video editing software can handle that type of stuff. So, yeah, don't need anything too crazy. I just got a Cap One Spark Biz card that requires 50K spend to hit the bonus. Any manufacturer spending tips on how to hit this? I'm not the best when it comes to hitting to manufacturer spend, to be perfectly honest with you, Michael O. I'm pretty much someone that just hits their spend goals organically. So I'm probably not the best person. The only manufacturer spending strategies I know about are things like plastique. And that's pretty much it, really, to be perfectly honest with you. So in terms of like manufacturer spending, that's not my specialty, unfortunately. Can't really help you there. Ah ha ha, Gary. Ha 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 ha. Sure you are. Sure you're just kidding. Just kidding. Red Roses, there's free software out there that you can use to cut video. Mobile is software on your phone. Here, there's this YouTube channel called Primal Video. Red Roses, check that out. Ooh, he has a lot of good stuff. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Here, I'll type it. Primal Video is what you want to go to, Red Roses. He has a pretty good channel on how to like edit videos, basic videos. So definitely check him out. Oh, that's my camera. There's a shadow on this. All right, guys. So calling it a night. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it, guys. I'll catch you guys next week, usually around the same time, Fridays, 8:30, 9 p.m.-ish Eastern time. So, yeah. Until then, have a good weekend, guys. Be safe. Later.